Good morning, education classes all over the world. I'm Allison Mareka.
And I'm Katie Essery.
And we're with KAM on channel 1301. Today we'll be discussing private schools as part of our academic institution series. I believe the first private school started here in America by religious churches.
Well, actually, Allison, the first private school started in China, the Chengdu Shishi High School, in 143 BC. Also a fun fact if you didn't know, the King's School in Canterbury, England was established in 597 AD. It is the oldest private school still operating. There's only one general philosophy in private schools, this being axiology. It focuses on nature and how we value it. According to this view, the only genuine values are driven from God. Teachers from private schools traditionally have been expected to help students establish moral values, both as individuals and as members of society. And now here's Mallory live at Cypress Christian Private School.
Thank you, Katie. So after talking to some of the staff inside here at the school, I found more information on private schools. The funds come from a few different sources. The first one is tuition, paid by the parents. Next is private grants and fundraising from the parents. And lastly, the alumni and community members. I also found out how the curriculum is determined. Many private schools offer many programs. This school behind me is a religious-based private school that focuses on beliefs when deciding the curriculum. The Department of Education also has a say on what is being taught, along with the principal and chairman of each subject. Back to you, Katie.
Thank you, Mallory. Today I'm here with Mark, a student that goes to Cypress Christian Private School. He's going to be informing me on the pros and cons he has experienced.
When I first started going to private school, I realized that they could legally instruct religious beliefs, what I liked because religious is a big part of my life, and so it just made school more enjoyable. The other thing I liked is that it attracted like-minded families. So the other people that were there also had a religious background, which made it easier for me to make friends and talk to them. The other thing that I really liked about private schools is that the teaching is a little different than public because they can teach to their own pace. Or if I didn't understand something, we could take a few days to learn it instead of having to move straight on because of the tax test, and we had to time crunch for that.
Yeah, that's really understandable. I agree with that. That would be so much easier to learn in that situation. So also, what are some things that you don't like about the school that you're attending right now?
The one bad thing is that it's cost a lot of money, so my parents are having to work extra, and sometimes they're having to take out loans. They're doing everything that they can, but I know it's hard on them, so that's kind of a hard thing. The other thing I don't like is that there's no bus service, and since I'm not 16 yet, I don't have a car, which makes it also hard for my parents and just harder on my family because my parents have to take me and they pick me up and just takes time away from their work.
Yeah, in this economy today, you really have to have all the money that you can get. Thank you, Mark, for all your insight. Now back to the KAM studio.
So guys, after listening to what we've learned today about private schools, what do you think it's taught us about education?
One of my favorite things is the fact that you can still teach children without having stress of standardized testing.
Yeah, you're right. It really shows the love for the subject.
Also, I think it really focuses on the talents and the abilities of the students,
Which helps children be more interested in learning.
I think after today, my viewpoint in private schools hasn't really changed. I knew the general information about private schools. Today just gave me a better idea.
I agree with you, Katie. Most people know what a private school is, but they don't know the small details that makes it what it is.
Those are both good points. For example, I didn't know who started private schools, what it's based off, or who funds it.
Thanks for watching KAM News on channel 1301. Don't forget your cup of coffee as you're heading out the door. Have a great day. Well, thank you, Mark. We will be...
No, we're cutting that out.
Yeah,
We don't
we
just
can
cut it out.
There's one general philosophy in private schools. This being... I don't even know how to say that word.
Is the fact that you can still teach. I'm sorry.
It really shows the love that you have for the kids.
Also, I think it really... Oh my gosh!
I messed up too. It's okay.
Teachers from private schools traditionally have been expected to help students establish moral...
Why did you start laughing?